Welcome, everybody. Deep breath. I know it's a little warm in here, but it's not raining, so that's good. We have a sign-up sheet for Rockler store at the town center. They're going to be doing a Maker's Fair type thing at their store on Saturday, September 13th. They're going to bring 3 lathes from their classroom up to the front of the store, and we can go turn whatever you want, bring your tools, bring some of your blanks. It's not like the zoo, you're not going to give anything away. We're just showing the customers what we're capable of doing, and to promote our club, also to promote the club. So we've got a sign-up sheet right here. Yeah, we're going to pass that around if you want to. And if we don't fill every spot, we'll send an email out. Now, don't forget, Rudy Lopez, November 1st and 2nd. Again, November 1st is the all-day Saturday demo. A lot of club members from the Golden Isle said they're going to come. Alachua's invited if they want to come. That's just Rudy's demonstration. On Saturday, it is 9 to 5. The club's going to bring coffee and pastries in the morning, and then we have an hour for lunch. So he has graciously accepted that invitation to come and show us a demo all day Saturday. And then Sunday is his hands-on class, and we will have 6 lathes, the smaller lathes, set up here, and he's going to teach, and that is an extra amount of $125. So you will have to pay that. And Charlie's not here, but I think you could just go online and pay $125 once we get the registration thing set up for you. So far I have 3 to 4 people already interested. There's only 6 slots, and those will be for our Northeast Florida members first. And then if we fill up 6, we'll start a waiting list. Because sometimes something this far in advance, something comes up November 2nd and you can't make it. So we'll start a waiting list if we fill all the 6 up. So look for an email for that. And in the meantime, if you really, really want to take the class, start emailing me or Andy or Charlie and say, please put me down. Let's get this party started by getting people signed up. Okay? Any questions? Okay. Let's see. Oh, tonight we have a whole box of glue sticks that are only about 3 or 4 inches long. They're 5/8 inch in diameter. Gentlemen, I get all the time people contacting the club trying to give us stuff. So I've got a couple of other things that are coming that we will see about raffling off. But the glue sticks, if you want any glue sticks, you can have them. That's free. The raffle I'd like to do tonight, I'm sorry, I'm going to be off camera just for a second. A bottle stopper kit. Now this was given to us by that gentleman that gave us the pen kit. It's everything you need to get started with making bottle stoppers. And I know it seems like a silly little thing, but it's just like the pens. It's instant gratification. And you can turn something quickly and easily. Here's the screw chuck for it. You've got the chrome-plated bottle stopper piece. There's a couple of them in here. Here's the instructions. And we have some really cool blanks. Some really nice hardwood blanks for bottle stoppers. So we're not, you know, we're just going to say $1, $1 a ticket. This isn't any real huge deal, but I didn't know if anybody wanted to get started with learning how to do Ken races. Okay, $1 a ticket, $1 a holler. Yeah, no, let's see me at the break. See us at the break and pay $1 and take a ticket, and then those tickets, we're gonna pass that around. We haven't done pay it forward. Y'all familiar with pay it forward, where somebody wins the ticket and then just turns a little small something to give to the next person? And Andy, can you hold up that? Charlie did this really cool lidded box for last month's pay it forward, and he wasn't here. Well, he's not here again this month. But if you want to take a ticket and win that lidded box, if you win the box, but then you have to bring in a little something that you have turned. Christmas ornament, lidded box, whatever, a little small bowl, whatever you have or whatever you can turn. It's just an opportunity for us to get other people's turnings, and to see how they do. Let's see, that's the pay it forward. I'm going to have Ken demonstrate his respirator here in just a second. T-shirts, it's come up a couple of times. It would be kind of fun for us to have our own T-shirt with, the logo's not up here. You guys know that logo with the plate on it and the two tools crossing with the tree in the middle. I mean, it's really a cool logo. And I don't want to put everybody on the spot, there it is. But show of hands, if the club was to buy some T-shirts, would any of y'all buy a T-shirt from the club with their logo on it? Okay. I mean, I think it would be really cool too. So we're thinking of a small one on the front and maybe the bigger plate on the back with that, and just a T-shirt. We're not talking real expensive golf shirt. So, and then the other question was a baseball hat, embroidered. It would have to be embroidered with a small logo on the hat. So again, the club would pay for the outset of them, and then I was thinking maybe at the meetings we'll try and get them sold, and we'll see how it goes. But I didn't want to make the club buy a bunch of stuff if nobody was interested. So okay, I think I got that answer.
Great for Zoo Lights and for Rockler.
Zoo Lights, Rockler, yeah. We do enough events that it would be nice to have.
All the other clubs have T-shirts, I'm finding out.
And other clubs, like Tracy just said, a lot of other clubs have T-shirts, so
We did try that once before and we got no takers.
Say that again, a little bit louder. What was
So
that?
we did that once before and we got no takers.
We did that once before, and what?
We got no takers.
We got
Nobody
no
wanted them.
takers.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have takers now, so we'll see.
Just saying.
I think that'll work.
And you order in advance if you want, but you don't have to.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna do that particularly, because I like I'm sorry?
Get the right size.
Yeah, you get the right sizes, but I was gonna do a variety of, 2X and 1X and XL and just have them. Because then when we have new members come in or guests or whatever, you're like, well, here, would you like to buy a T-shirt too, besides joining? All right, am I leaving anything out? Ken, do you want to, Ken came across this, or you can tell about it. He said it was given to you, did I understand? But I thought this was interesting, safety, we can't say enough about it. So, safety glasses, shield, ear protection if you're cutting, and dust and sawdust up your nose. So, just a minute. He got a hold of Ken. We're waiting.
Okay, so this company, they're kind of just getting started because they they had to go through the government and get certified or whatever they had to do. But they are, come on. They have, it's called the air microclimate. It's got two humongous filters on them. You can't use it for resin, but you use it for tournament. Now, it's USB. You plug the USB in, charge it in, and all you gotta do is just press it once, and then it starts up. And press it again, and it'll beep twice, so it'll get shut off. But it's actually blowing in here. This here, you're able to use it with a full beard. You don't have to worry about your
Seal.
yeah, the seal. And it's got perfect vision all the way around, and all you gotta do is seal this up. And it does give you nice cool air while it's going.
How much they get for it?
I was told 1,000. I don't know what the price is, but I know the ones that are, they have the battery pack back here. They're what's that, 1,400 or 2,000, something like that.
Yeah.
But this here's really light, and it's good for safety. It actually has this extra shield that you can put on it. I don't remember the rating now. I guess I should have got that information, but it works really good.
What's
Really
the name of it?
It's air microclimate.
Stuart Farini just did a review of that one.
Who did?
Stuart Farini.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is, yeah. And what did he say?
He liked it. It was, like all of them, it makes your head a little top heavy, but that's the case of everything if you don't have the battery pack down below. The other thing, it worked well because he could see.
Oh, yeah, you
The
see.
thing that drove him crazy, though, is he wears glasses. And if your glasses slip,
Oh, slide down.
you have to get your hand way underneath that to do that. And that was the,
Can't just go,
you poke. But he liked it.
okay.
Yes, sir.
So here it is on Amazon for $5.49.
$5.49?
Yeah,
Okay.
Microclimate, NIOSH, I guess, approved, NIOSH, I'm not familiar with
Is that that the 3?
Uh,
No, the 3 is $5.49.
does it say 3?
Okay.
Oh, yes, a Model Air 3.
Model Air
Yeah,
3
That's what this is.
for
Yeah,
$5.49.
$5.49.
And it's really nice. I turned and felt very comfortable. Of course, I've always never had anything with air before. Hot shot. But there's your safety tip for today.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. We can never have enough safety. All right, show and tell.
Colleen,
What, oh, I'm sorry. Wait, we got the Florida Symposium coming up, and Tracy's gonna do a little announcement. It's in February, and I can't wait to go to it this year. Looking forward to it.
real quickly, so I can put this down. I've got a list of the raffle prizes printed out. If you want to take a photo of it, I'll have it over here on the table. But I'll talk about them first, because I am selling raffle prizes. This year, the symposium's February 20th to 22nd at the RP Funding Center in Lakeland, as usual. Our national demonstrators are John Beaver, Andy Cole, Kirk DeHeer, and Matt Monaco. The regional demonstrators are Cheryl Lewis, Jason Manili, Steve Pritchard, and Brian Rosenkrantz. I put some brochures over there. I think there's enough. I see some of you have grabbed them. Please feel free to take them. And I also have raffle tickets, which are $10 a piece for a donation, We don't sell them, but it is a donation. A couple new things this year is, one, there will be RV camping, dry camping on site available. No water, no power, but if you want to bring an RV down, there will be a specific lot that you can RV camp in. The other thing is, for people who have paid to attend, paid attendees, we will be recording, and we figured out that the recording and the sound will be good enough that we will make some of the recordings available for those who pay in full after the symposium. The raffle prizes this year is a Jet 1221 lathe, an air compressor from California Air Tools, and I can tell you they're one of the quieter ones, so if you're using them in your shop and just need a small one to run an NSK or for cleaning up or whatever you use it for, they're very quiet. Razor tip wood burning kit, an Ophir 6-piece dual action airbrush gun kit, a power cap, Peak power cap, we were just talking about it, that a lot of us use. A Marathon Champion micromotor, that's the small carving motors that you see, a lot of them are in blue. They come under a few different names depending on who's selling them, but it's basically the micromotor that you've seen myself and other people demonstrate with. And then a Vic Mark 120 chuck that comes with 3 jaw sets, a 2.5-inch dovetail, a pin set, and a 5-inch dovetail. So we have some pretty good raffle prizes this year. And then if you want to see me on the break, I'll be over there with the raffle tickets. One other thing I want to mention, though, I was hoping Don would be here to do this, but there is a thing in Southwest Florida called the Wood Art Exposition and Competition, and it happens in Charlotte Harbor, January 9th and 10th, and I was talking to somebody else who's on the committee who's involved with it, and said they're really trying to promote wood turning in it. There's competitions, there's wood carving, wood turning, furniture competitions, and they're really trying to get more wood turners involved. And if you should submit something to be in that, they will also then take it to the state fair for you. So you could have it submitted to the state fair. I'm not sure how you get it back yet. I do have a brochure that I forgot to print out, so I'll put that out via email or have Harold do it for me, so you can see the brochure on that. But something else to consider if you're feeling a little artistic. But still, it would be a good way, like we do at our Jacksonville Fair, is to promote wood turning in general, regardless if you're doing it for the competition or the money. The Southwest Florida Wood Art Exposition and Competition is January 9th and 10th at Charlotte Harbor Event Sailor in Punta Gorda from 9 to 4. It's the 40th year. They say they have chainsaw, CNC, and laser art categories, classes and demonstrations, displayed and judged competitions, vendor booths with wood, tools, and more, daily hands-on classes, silent auction raffles, wood art sales, and free demonstrations. So it sounds like it could be fun. I personally probably will be signing up, if not to put things in it, just to attend.
Put me in a cart, push me around. Anyway, I was a judge at that event several years ago, and there were about 120 wood turning entries, and I had to judge all those on my own. But they had hundreds and hundreds of wood carvings, and they had 4 or 5 judges for that category. And it was quite a nice event. But I would encourage, if you don't, put something in the show and or go down and visit. It was a really, really nice show. Thank you.
That's good to know. Okay, Ryan from the Rockler store has a couple of words to talk to us about. Come up, you got to come up here. Right here, stand right here.
Right over here.
Right here.
Just real quick, we're gonna. I want to thank you guys for signing up. Those of you who have already for the Makers Day event we're gonna have. The day before that, the Festool rep will be on site doing demonstrations and stuff with some new stuff that Festool's coming out with that will be going on the market on the 18th of September. They just announced their go live date with that. He'll have some of that stuff. I can't talk about it right now, but it is some new products. Originally, he was going to be there Saturday, but we had some scheduling conflicts, so he'll be there Friday from 10 to 3, I believe. 10 to 2, 10 to 3. Anyway, I appreciate everyone coming out, Second thing, if any of you guys want any sheet goods or some scraps, see me at the break. We've got some over at the wood shop from ex-members and stuff where we're cleaning up last week. Some birch three-quarter stuff over there, and just some other individual random pieces or whatever. But just see me at the break, we'll walk over and take a look and see if it's anything you want.
So it sounds like we got some wood. All right, show and tell. You guys that brought stuff, come up to show and tell. You want to, Andy, you want to draw pay it forward while we're waiting for people to come up? And we'll see who's the winner to Charlie's lidded box. Well, I took a ticket. Oh, well.
Full disclosure.
Okay. 285. Last, 285.
It's not you.
Is that me? Oh, that's me. That's me.
Perfect.
Okay. Pete.
Great.
Pete. Oh, that's beautiful.
Hey, these are some unfinished projects that have been collecting dust. This is just plain maple. This was something I started at one of Nick Agar's class, set it aside, and I went ahead and decided to finish it. So it's his technique, the embellishment around it. Originally, it was very thick, and part of what I did was get it a lot thinner. So just plain maple, using the Coma Craft dyes for that, and the leather punches to do the embellishment. And this is me just playing around, wax myrtle in the yard that went down in a storm last year. Cut it up green, and then I tried to turn a natural edge winged bull. I sort of got there. And with my finish, I'm going to say it's very rustic. So there's still tool marks. It's tung oil finish on it. First time I've used it. And one thing I found out about this is it's very porous. When I was blowing it off, I was feeling the air coming through it. No. So the dust was going through and not whatever it is. So
What kind of wood was it again?
wax myrtle. So I have the sister piece that's still thick and will be worked on and hopefully a little more refined.
This is just kind of an experiment. I'm trying to learn how to turn small plates. This was actually a piece of walnut that I got here just as a 3/4 inch piece of board. And it turned out okay, but I still have a lot more to do. But it's finished with mineral oil and beeswax. That's all it is. So it's just trying to learn how to do a little bit different things.
These aren't turned, but I've been working on my Huggins pattern for my next few pieces, and I was going to switch off to a new pattern, but every time I do this, it gets better, so I'm going to keep going until it doesn't get better. So this one I may have brought before, I wasn't sure. But this one here I did the dry brush painting at a demo last weekend, and I've started, you can see, getting it a little bit bigger, a little more depth and so forth, and the colors are changing. So I'm actually going to try to do a couple different forms utilizing this, but still honoring the wood. So we'll see what happens.
It's been a couple of months since I've been here, so I brought a few pieces. I finished this. This is an Eastern Red Cedar fruit bowl. I just wanted to make a different shape than what I usually did, put a little lip on it. I think it's pretty. Yorkshire grit and carnauba wax buffing. Back in May, I went to the demonstration that Dixie Biggs did on relief carving. It was really impressive, so I came home and I made this. Originally, it was a holoform black cherry. The leaves are black cherry with the exception, I didn't put the serrated edges on there because black cherry edges are so fine. There's no way I was going to get that. But it was a lot of fun to experiment with the relief carving. And so a little bud vase. And then the main reason I was interested in the relief carving that Dixie Biggs had been doing is I make birdhouses, and I make all different kinds, and I'm always looking for different types of embellishment. So I made this one, and it's got 3 maple leaves on it, basically shaped like an acorn. I'm not very good at the painting. I've watched closely, you know, the dry brushing that Tracy does. There's a trick to it, and I think that trick is about, what, 200 hours of practice, something like that.
And a lot of wine.
What's that?
A lot of wine.
Ah, well, but what I did, so there's 3 maple leaves on here, and I made it so one was summertime, early fall, and then late fall. Again, give me a chance to experiment with the different colors. The early fall with the orange gave me the most grief, and I finished the top, but I haven't finished the bottom yet because I might go back and try painting on it some more. But I'll be doing more of the relief carving. It's been a lot of fun.
Don't forget, some of these things could go to the fair. They're really pretty.
This is a camphor bowl. I've had a lot of success with camphor. I like to turn it. As my skills are improving, I'm trying to go bigger and bigger. So I was pretty happy with the way this one turned out. Just a lot of hours of standing there, but it's a lot of fun. Thanks.
So I didn't really have anything new to turn, and I couldn't remember whether I'd shown these bowls here. I did show them at the Florida Wood Turning Symposium. So this is live oak. They're actually a sister pair of a crotch. So they're back to back. And finished with 3-in-1 varnish and then the Renaissance wax on top of that. Lots of coats of CA glue to keep the bark intact. I think there's at least 2, maybe 3 coats.
All right, see Andy if you want to buy a ticket for $1 for the bottle stopper gift box. And then don't forget, we're going to take a 10-minute break. Ryan has some cutoffs over there. Should they follow you over there to that? I'm sorry? Yeah, but if you want, go check it out and see if there's any wood over there for anybody. What, Ken?
The guy talked to me, and I could get a 10% discount on those things.
Oh, a
Go through
10%
the website,
discount on the
the
respirator, okay. Oh,
So I got a code and everything.
oh, and Ken got a code and everything. So if y'all are interested, we'll send something out from the club. Figure it out. All right, 10-minute break so we can get started with Don's demonstration.
I have raffle tickets.
And Tracy has raffle tickets.